This is KOAA News 5 at 6.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and thanks for spending part of your Wednesday night with us here on News 5 at 6. I'm Rob Quirk.
I'm Diane Derby. The Federal Reserve is keeping rates steady for the time being. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said today the rate would stay in the 5.25% to 5.5% range. The Fed has been steadily raising rates in an effort to fight high inflation. Market watchers still expect one more hike before the end of the year. The annual inflation rate remains well above the Fed's 2% target.
And we keep hearing from economists that inflation is slowing down, but that does not mean prices are going down at the grocery store or the gas station. Let's continue our coverage with News 5's Ashley Portillo explaining why, despite the positive headlines, prices for just about everything are still so high.
Gas prices have gone up around 12 cents just in the past month here in Colorado Springs. That's according to Gas Buddy. But the Federal Reserve also says that the interest rate has been cut in half since this time last year. However, you as a consumer are probably not seeing any relief. Drivers in Colorado Springs.
Gas, it definitely adds up and it shows in the bank account from month to month.
Are not seeing a drop in prices at the pump.
Gas prices are still insanely high, close to $4 a gallon.
And while gas prices remain high, local economists say inflation has been gradually decreasing since its peak last year around 9%. Now inflation is closer to 3 to 4%. And that sounds like good news, but here's the catch. Prices are still rising, just not as quickly as they were before.
When I look at the data, it really does look a lot better. And I feel pretty confident that we're on the right track with getting inflation down. But inflation really hit people hard.
Dr. Bill Craighead is the director of the UCCS Economic Forum. He says people are still reeling from last year's record inflation.
It takes us a while to process it, that those negative feelings linger with us for a while. So while the data look good, I think it is going to take time for people to start to really feel better about it.
Dr. Craighead also said rent prices have been stable the past few months, and he also believes the economy is on the right track, but others still waiting to see relief.
Yep.
You're not seeing relief.
No, we're not seeing relief, and it's frustrating.
They may say that inflation's slowing down, but we haven't seen the impacts yet. The consumer hasn't seen the impacts of it slowing down yet. I don't think at all.
And local economists also tell me that they believe the economy will see what they call a soft landing. That does mean they believe that interest rates will continue to decrease, but we won't necessarily see a recession. Reporting in Colorado Springs, I'm Ashley Portillo for News 5.
As we told you last week, inflation rose again in August, and food costs were part of that equation. Food prices ticked up 0.2% last month. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Of the major food groups, pork saw the biggest jump, rising 2.2% last month. So just how much more are we spending on pork? We're breaking down the numbers for you. Data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture shows pork chops cost $4.56 per pound this time last year. Right now, shoppers are paying over $1 more for that same cut of meat. If you're shopping around in the Springs, Walmart, we found the best prices. Its website listing pork chops at $5.98 a pound. King Soopers following at 1 cent more. At Safeway, pork chops are selling for $6.99 per pound. That's according to its website.